What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We got a good one for you today. We're doing 5 things that make Final Fantasy XIV the best MMO out there. This is all my opinion. I'm not a pro gamer. I'm a very amateur Gen X gamer. But when it comes to these kind of MMO games, I really enjoy them. I'm not much of a shoot 'em up kind of person, and racing games, while I really do like the racing games, I really prefer the MMOs where you get a tune that you can level up and do all kinds of things with. So, in comparison to other games like WoW, Everquest, and all the other different MMOs out there that I've actually seen the gameplay of, I haven't played a lot of them, but I've watched quite a bit of gameplay on the different ones to try and get general ideas of what's going on. Here are the 5 things that I think are the best reasons to play Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to skip over and ignore the fact that it's free to play to level 90 now. That's just an extra gimme. That means that people that have been free to play for 10, 15 years can still hold their Sprout icon, and they can go all the way up to level 90, and they can troll people in the lower dungeons pretending to be brand new players when they're seasoned vets playing a lot longer than I've been playing. I've barely got 2 years under my belt in this game. I'm considered a newbie, and there's a ton to do in this game. We're achievement hunters and collectors, so mainly we're going after all the achievements that we can possibly get, collecting up all the different mounts and minions that we can possibly get, along with orchestra rolls, glams, and everything else. The first thing that we're going to throw on here is one character, all jobs. You play WoW, you play Everquest, you play a bunch of the other kind of MMOs, and it's one job per character. So if you want to be a tank, you have a character, you level that character up. You want to be a healer, you have that job, you have that character, you level up that character. It is multiple repetitive times of leveling up different characters because you feel like playing a different job. With Final Fantasy, on the other hand, you have one character. That character can play all jobs. Gathering, crafting, and every battle job is on one character. You can have alts, but you don't need them. Not really a game that you can two-box with like EverQuest and some of the other ones. So as a single character player game, it's awesome that you can play all the jobs with one character. Yes, you have to level all the jobs up individually, but you still get the one character with all the jobs. You can switch jobs on the fly as you're running. You don't have to log out and log in to a new character. Now, jumping on the piggyback of all jobs with one character, because you can get all of the jobs with one character, you are allowed to get super attached to your character. You don't have to try and get attached to 5 different characters because you want to play 5 different jobs. If there's only 7 character slots, that means you're limited to 7 jobs on whatever other MMO you're playing. Final Fantasy is not like that. You got your character, you can get attached to your character. That one character goes through the MSQ and all the gameplay with you, and you can become super attached to the character that you're playing without having to share the attachment with other characters. Really good bonus, something that I really enjoy about this game. The third thing, very little death consequences. Playing EverQuest, playing WoW, when you died, you lost your gear, you lost all your buffs, you lost everything. You had to either get rezzed back into the raid if you're raiding, or the dungeon, or you had to go someplace to collect your body up and continue on from there. Some games make it so that you can get your gear back. Other games, as I've been talking to a buddy of mine that's been playing Call of Duty, he says you die in one of those places, you lose everything. There's way too much time invested in my character to lose what I got because I died. Yes, you get res effects if you're raid res. They only last a minute. It's no big deal. Not that hard. You can die multiple times in a dungeon. They'll pick you back up. You jump right back into the fight. You can eat your food if you want to replenish your food buff, but you don't have to worry about getting all those fancy raid buffs from all the different classes. Jump up, your job's ready to go. You got a little bit of a death buff, debuff. It goes away. You're back ripping through the dungeon again. No harm, no foul. Definitely another perk of the game that makes it so that I like it better than most other MMOs that I've seen. I say I've seen because, like I said, I'm a one-game kind of player. I can't jump around from game to game. Focus gets lost, and the games that I'm jumping around to all suffer. So we play one game. We are focused on Final Fantasy XIV, and with all the achievements that are due, we're going to be playing this game for at least 5, if not 10 years. So there's going to be tons of content coming out. We are live streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Check out the description below. If you like these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button, like button at minimum, and throw a comment down in there and let me know what you think is why you like playing the game. Let me know some of the things you don't like about the game, because that is going to be another video. We're going to do 5 things we don't like about the game. Going to be negative, going to be positive. That's how we do things around here. We are not 100% positive. We try and help people out the most we can. We're a little bit abrasive. Not for everybody. That's been blatantly clear. Now, some of my videos made people mad. Other people seen what was being done, and they understood it. It is what it is. 4th thing that I really like about this game. Now, granted, I don't read a lot of it, and I skip through a bunch of it, but the cutscenes and the storyline. This game has made me cry a bunch of times. I have never had a video game make me cry before. This game sucks you into the storyline. You get super involved in it, and at times, they yank at heartstrings. They will make you laugh. The Manderville quest line is funny. I've never laughed so much. And at the same time, there's certain zones that I do not stay in very long because the music alone triggers sadness. I remember what happened in that zone. I remember the storyline. I remember how upset I got when either somebody died, something was lost. It really all depends. These game developers spent a lot of time on the storyline, and it shows because emotionally it hooks you and it will throw you from side to side without even batting an eye about it. Storyline has a lot to it. There is a ton of cutscenes. I know a lot of people complain that there is a ton of cutscenes. It's part of the game. It's how they suck you in. Not going to complain about it because it's one of the things that I really like about it. And lastly, one of my favorite things about this game is the glams and aesthetics. You are not tied to how you originally set your character up. You can at any point in time change your character. You can change hairstyle, makeup. If you get a certain potion, you can change race, sex. It doesn't matter. You can change whatever you want in this game if for some reason you decide down the line you don't want to play that style character anymore. Don't have to stay a little dragon. You can turn into a cat girl. Don't have to stay a Lalafell. You can turn into a Bun Bun. The decision is yours. The options are wide open. And the glams, holy cow. Not only can you buy glams on the store from the Mog Station, but the stuff that you get in-game is absolutely phenomenal. Some things are job linked. Some things are class linked. But a lot of other glams that you can get are like level 1 and they work for anything. So the glams, you can change your looks, you can change the clothes, you can change the weapons. You can have all top tier stuff on and then actually put a glamour over the stuff that you've got to make it look completely different. Now, this is where I have an argument with the people that say, oh, well, they're wearing such and such gear. Did you inspect them to see if they were level 80, 90, 100? I run around in level 1 gear often. I don't have a lot of high-level glams. I do have some high-level glams, but a lot of my glams is just chest pieces and boots. The legs, they go to bikini bottoms because most everything goes down below the crotch, and so you don't get underwear shots or anything like that most of the time. You just get short skirt theory. Works out perfectly fine. So, Those are my 5 favorites of why I like this game so much. If you agree, let me know down in the comments. If you've got stuff to add to it, let me know down in the comments. If you haven't hit that bell notification so that you know when new videos are out or when I'm live, so that you can come hang out, joke around, join in the parties. We're trying to get stuff cleared. We're trying to get things open. We're trying to progress through the game as best we can. Come join in the fun. Come hang out in the party. We will be doing more Party Finder runs. We're working on Anima Relics and finishing up the Manderville Relics. After that, we will be messing with the Zodiacs. We're also working on Splendorous tools. We've already got all the Sky Builder tools done. So I look forward to seeing you guys either in the chat, in the comments, or in the future. Y'all have a great day. We're going to end this here. I'll see you in the next one.